straight down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Williams on the wing. You take a look at the home team. A win here in the first game of the series gets them closer to the NBA Finals.
Yeah, and it's all about taking things one step at a time. They can't get lost in the moment. They need to focus on the task at hand.
Here's Bailey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bailey's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And stolen by Williams. Here's the break. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum's got energy and stamina to last. You see it with how quick he consistently gets out on the break. Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Oh, he picked him clean. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. With the step back. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. No good with a jumper from the wing.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the shot goes in. 6 points for him.
I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
Here's Buzelis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
The kick to Tatum.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Collins. Now Simmons. 6 to shoot. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
There's the drive.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
From 13, Williams grabs the board. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's the three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Shot from 16. Williams grabs the board.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
The baseline J. And the shot no good. A bit short. It's tipped. Out to the wing. To the paint. Buzelis. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Williams from long range. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Unloads from 13. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And as the first quarter wraps up, and welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Here's Jonas. In transition. Williams' shot is good. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night. Pass to Mack. Here's Jonas. That three's off the mark. Here's Williams, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Here's Jonas. The 3-ball. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Back to Williams. Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Kicks it out to Collins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Right there, the defense collapses on him, so he dishes it. Unselfish basketball.
Here's Jonas. Pass to Jacobson. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The shot by Jonas, no good. Lets it go. Here's Mack. No points yet. Poke loose. Stolen by Collins. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. Takes a 13-footer. Rebounded by Mack. Pass to Jonas. Collins right side. From deep, drains the triple. Collins has got 7.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pass to Jacobson.
Number 7, first personal foul, first team foul. Coming up the floor, team.
Here's Mack. Collins defending. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for two.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Here's Williams. And he hits it to tie the game. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
I just love the ball moves. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
He goes up. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
First personal foul.
And in the last two possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Down low. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. For 3, Collins. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
After hitting 0 threes in the first half, he's got a couple now. You can see the confidence building.
Right side, Simmons. Collins inside. The layup off target.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
The kick out to Simmons. Back to Collins. Puts up a 3. Collins with another miss. Three-pointer, Buzelis. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And time for us to get back into it here in game 1. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11. Stolen by Collins. And he lays it in on the break. Collins has got 12 points in the game.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Pass to Bailey. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. Driving inside.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Personal foul. First team foul.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Tipped away to the inside. And he recovers it. Outside Tatum. JT to the hole. Uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Buzelis. 6 points for him. just 3 to shoot. And here they come. For 3, Collins sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from 3 and capitalized.
And he can't get the first one. He does not get the second one.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the take. And the shot's good.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Here's Bailey. To halt the run. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
To the middle. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Puts up a deep 3. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Collins. Tatum from long range. JT for 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Lets the 3 fly. Out to the right wing. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the 3-pointer goes. 13 points in the game.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Beyond the arc. Doesn't go for him.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's Bailey. 13 points in the game. That won't fall. 6 for 10 from the floor now. On the wing, Tatum. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Pass to Buzelis. Over to the left wing. Here's Bailey. Here's Buzelis. He has 6. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
There's 38 seconds left in the third.
Cody Williams.
Outside Tatum. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Collins for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Collins has got 18 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Can they get it? Pass to Buzelis. Tatum with a steal. With 1 on the clock. And it's Collins laying it in. Collins has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Your home team.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. The visitors with the ball. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Lets it go from deep.
Muscling down that rebound. Big man playing big.
Drives to the hoop.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunities.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. From downtown.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And stolen by Williams. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Right side, Williams. It's intercepted. To stop the run. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
First team foul.
And he drops the first. So hits one and misses one at the line. Outside Tatum. On the wing, Tatum. Comes up empty down low. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A.
Is that you too short? Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
Let the cat to do it, they know it. If it's a crowd, I'ma move it. Wake 'em up, yeah, I do it right now. We don't take no losses, no L's, just W's like hotels. Bounce back like a trampoline if all else fails. It's already expected, they know it every time I step in the house. I stay dipped in something they can't pronounce. I do it plush. You can find me at Miller and Lux. I'm a season ticket holder, courtside. I do
yeah, I'm
it
pulling
tough.
up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him. Yeah, I'm pulling up smooth, had to do it to him. Hit him with the 1-2, had to do it to him. Now I'm finna act a fool, had to do it to him. Feeling like I can't lose.
Playoff basketball here on 2K Sports. Game 2, we're bringing it to you live. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. You take a look at the home team.
Well, there are no easy games in the playoffs, and a closeout can be extra challenging. These guys need to stay focused and make sure they don't waste an opportunity to effectively put these guys away.
We takes it in. And a strong finish with two hands.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
And finished off by Tatum.
Well, look, you got to hit Tatum harder than that, or else he's just going to push right through the contact.
You take a look at the home team. Man, they're giving it everything they have in this series to try and move on to the finals.
They are. I mean, this deep into the playoffs, you are running on fumes. For both of these teams doing what they can to stay healthy and sharp.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Murray Boyles. Ellis grabs the board. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Williams. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And there's a pick. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. Oh, a terrific swat. And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. Another shot. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
NBA, if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Bailey. Knocks it loose. And he's all alone by himself. And Williams punches it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
On the wing, Tatum. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
There's no argument that Tatum's at his best when he's distributed.
Here's Bailey to the middle. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Substitutions in the quarter.
Simmons with it. The kick out to Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Buzelis. missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Simmons. 3 on 3. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Bailey. No points yet. Driving in. Oh, misses the dunk. For 3, Collins. Kept alive. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. In transition. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Collins outside. And the three-pointer goes.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
This one for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go. Collins has got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Hasn't taken him any time to get into a groove. 3 or 4 to start things off.
That one drops for him. 12 points for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. They lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Now here's Collins. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And stolen by Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's Tatum. And Tatum fires one home.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Jonas. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. punches it home from three-point land.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
Jacobson, no good. Pass to Collins. The kick to Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
Great toughness. Tatum felt the contact, but still completed the play.
And he drives in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And finished off by Tatum.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Three-pointer Yakachonis. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Collins. They set a pick. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Collins has got 11 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses. And he can't hit the second. In transition, here they come. Off with the layup. Here's Bailey. And the shot falls short that time. Outside Tatum. Corner shot. It doesn't go for him.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Outside Simmons. Up and in on the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Murray Boyles. And here's Collins for three. Drains the triple. 14 points for him.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Over to the wing. From the arc. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Bailey. Jams it in off a great move.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Pass to Collins. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Buzelis. Still without a bucket. He drops it from range.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Deflects the pass. Can't hit that one. Outside, Williams. Driving to the basket. And Williams punches it home.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. There's Tatum with the three. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
From the high post. Doesn't go for him. The three. Rebounded by Bailey.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Collins right side. Misses in close. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
To the wing, right side. Shoots. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses. They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Tatum with the block.
Outstanding defense from Tatum. You know he can protect the rim. You love that from a wing.
Here's Buzelis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Buzelis has got his second bucket on the night. And an intentional foul right there.
Number 7. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nice move.
They need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. To the paint. Stolen. Here's Buzelis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. Now here's Collins. 17 points in the game. They double team Tatum. Takes the three. Collins, no good. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Pass to Bailey. 5 on the clock. Out left to the wing. Tries it from 19. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Here's Tatum. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Back to Collins. Three-pointer. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks. He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the left wing. And here's Bailey for 3. Not going to go that time.
Well, he's pressing right now, which can happen when you're trying to cut into a lead.
Tatum. Inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
4-3. No good. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor. It's been that kind of quarter for them. The shot has just been unreliable.
Pass to Murray Boyles. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Floats one. The shot won't fall.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going.
Count it.
Such good play from Tatum near the hoop that time.
Puts up a deep three. Ellis. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And stolen by Williams. On the take. And Williams punches it home.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. The three is up. No good that time. Here's Tatum. Cash money from 16 feet away. Tatum's got 27 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists. The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step back.
Collins, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Bailey's shot is off. The kick out to Williams. Fires the three. The shot, no good. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Ellis. Collins with the rebound. And they're on the run. Williams misses. Down low. Here's Ellis. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Driving inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum. And he drops a first. And so he makes both from the line. From downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Tips it up. Pass to Ellis. Jacks up a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Ellis has got 12 points in just the second half. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
From the wing. And stolen by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Tries to break his ice. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
can't hit from in close. Here's Buzelis. Takes it inside, and he makes it. Buzelis has got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Takes a three. He can't hit that time. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And the free throw, no good. From long range. Tries again. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. A deep three. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Williams on the wing. To the inside. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul, third team foul.
First one falls for him. So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
Well, you never want to leave points at the line, especially when you're down late.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Fires the three. Counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Lets the three fly. Knocks down the triple. Tatum's got 34.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Bailey. No good with a jumper from the wing. And a two-handed jam.
Leaving nothing to chase. This run shutting the door.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. That one's good for 2. So it's the home team now. Pass to Murray Boyles. Another steal. Tipped away. And here's Tatum. And here comes the break. And finished off by Tatum.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's the 3. And count it. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
Lots of credit for the work and effort that they poured into winning this conference. It's a significant achievement. They've sent some of the best